Oh, no. Where are we at now? Oh, God, again? What are you doing? What are you doing? God, put your glasses on. Hawk, how are you supposed to read the fine print without glasses? This is John. Already we're starting. Oh, you're already starting a fucking ruckus already. Already. We're already starting we're already starting some muck. Oh, I get it. All right, I know. I got the antidote for you. Don't worry about that. That's coming a little later for you, love. Oh my. Oh my, here we are. Well, here we are. Now, I had to find this for you.
Let's go.
Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, here we go. Hey. Where are we at here? How is everybody doing? It's Friday. It's Friday, love. It's Friday. Oh, a little dark here. Little dark here. You know, God, a little dark in the garden here tonight. All right. Lord's last dew, sugars. Sugar lily. Sugar mountain. Mountain lily. Mountain rose. Rose garland. How do you like them apples, babies? Yeah, you love them. All right, let's go. Welcome, Ellie Ryan, my love. Lynn, of course, you know what we got to do. You know what we got to do. Welcome, White Rabbit. Good to see you, of course. Oh, it is the 13th. That's correct, Lynn Champagne. I forgot. Friday the 13th is a party. Welcome, Edie Red. You're in a terrible mood today, and I don't even know why. Oh, God. Oh, my. Well, we have to change that now, don't we? We have to change that mood, love. Change the mood, love. Welcome, Lorraine Eyes. Sugar abounds. Sugar everywhere. Sugar is our friend. We cannot deny the sugar. All right. Welcome, Dame Sophia. You can't hide from me. You can see now. Good, you got your glasses on. That's wonderful. Wonderful. It always helps when we get the spectacles, doesn't it? Oh, you're going to believe it's butter after this one. All right. Margarine. Oh. All right. Stanley love you. Stanley always startles you. All right. We're all settling down. Good. Well, I hope everyone's having a great Friday. We go into the weekend, sail into the weekend. Sail into the weekend. Welcome, Dame, Queen of the Mountain Garden. Queen of the Mountain Garden. Dame of the Mountain Garden. At this point, all queens, all dames, all countesses, you know how it rolls. You know how it goes. Oh, boy, I was trying to brush up on my Chinese, and I'm like, I still can't fucking pronounce shit. But anyway, no, I wasn't. I wasn't trying to brush up on my Chinese. No, I wasn't. Master Nature, stop lying to them. You ain't brushing up on fucking shit. You know that? You ain't looking at Chinese words. All you doing is ordering fucking egg foo young and fucking chowing down like a pig. That's all you fucking do. Okay. Don't even you ain't highbrow. You ain't highbrow. No. All right. You got me, Tyrone. Well, I know. I've been with your stupid ass for how long? Yeah, all right. You missed me. You missed me. Well, it's just isn't the same without Master Nature. Things are just not the same without Master Nature, It's like having a thing you could just kick around every now and then, and it's like, oh yes, where did he go? I can't kick anybody anymore. All right. I love you. I love yous. You turn down in the place of the Lord. How can you turn it down? No, it's not. What am I missing? No, it isn't what? Oh my God. You will not turn a place down in the land of the lords and ladies. You will not. It's forbidden. You can't turn it down. Come on. Oh, boy. All right. Quick break. You son of a fucking bitch. I hate your goddamn guts. All right. You said no thanks? Oh, Lord. I don't know, Ellie. I don't know what's the matter here. I love you, Dame Queen of the Mountain. Never had a total knee replacement, Edie. It should go... No, it's gonna go fine. You love me? But what are you talking about, Ellie? Did I lie to you in some fashion? I didn't... What are you talking about here? Of course you're a lady of the garden. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're not? Well, then what are you? What's the matter? What's the matter? I missed you too. Hey, come on. All right. Quick break, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I think you can guess. New interview came out. Connor. I probably should tag him in this one. But, Yeah. No, it's going to go right. You're going to be under, right? You're going to be under. It's going to go fine. It's going to take a little bit of, it's going to take a little adjustment to feel comfortable walking on it, but it'll be all right. They give you some, they got to give you some good stuff, afterwards. All right. I should put the other light on. This isn't the late show. So where are minds at today? I got a couple things I wanted to do. One is that interview. And another is somebody I took on before. Didn't really take her on. Because in that particular video, she talks so damn fast that it's very hard to critique. It's very hard to critique this person, right? But this one, I feel we got a good shot at critiquing. So I might look at that with you too. Oh yeah. I don't know if she just hates guys or she's just, she just follows the narrative and doesn't actually try to bother to look at anything to do with evidence in the case. So I think we should rip her apart a little bit. She deserves it. I tried to do a couple sequences on her before, and it didn't turn out as well as I'd like to, but whatever. Yep. All right, quick one. And then we'll get into our first topic of the day. Somebody order me some Chinese food, please. Dame, welcome, Dame, Queen of the Bees. Always doing something like a queen bee would do, right? Queen bees, well, they're always doing something. So, anyway, whatever. So are all you else. I'm just saying so is everybody else. Okay, all right. All right, quick break. We'll get into it. Yeah, bring him in. Hey, bring the boyfriend in. And, oh, fucking hell, God. This when you thought you got everything set up properly. You don't. You don't. You don't. You just don't. Not ready for prime time. Master Nature, you'll never be ready for prime time. Ever. In your fucking life. In your miserable, godforsaken, ridiculous life, you will never be ready for prime time, unfortunately. Well, welcome, everybody. We can see it a little clearly now, I think. Yes. Yes, we can. All right. Quick break. And then we'll get into it. Then we'll get into some kung fu fucking fighting. All right, let's go. And don't you be pulling no ancient fucking move like the 5-finger death punch on me. You ain't gonna do that. Dragons came down from the sky. The dragons came down from the sky. Oh my God, Master Nature. I don't like dragons. Dragons scare me, Master Nature. Scare me. I had specific roles that night. There were specific roles that night. Specific roles, by the way. Dylan Mortensen fulfilled a specific role that night. Yes, she did. Anyway, we'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. Yes. Dylan Mortensen was the keeper of Murphy that night. That was her task. That was one of her tasks that evening. One of her tasks that evening was to deal with Murphy. And she did. She let the dog out, and she purposely kept it outside. That was her task for that evening. That was one of her roles in that evening. Yeah. Now, Bethany Funk, whether or not she may or may not be a privy to that, but that is where the confusion comes in with Maddie and Bethany Funk. Where's the dog? I don't know. That all goes to Miss Dylan Mortensen. Dylan Mortensen let that dog out. Dylan Mortensen kept that dog outside. And that was one of her purposes that evening. That was one of her functions. Everybody knew that Murphy was going to be a problem. How are we going to deal with him? Dylan took care of that aspect of things. She let the dog out. She closed the sliding glass door until it was time for action to happen. The dog did not come back inside. That dog was brought back inside. If that is actually still the same Murphy, that dog was, let's say that was still Murphy. Still not sure about that. But anyway, let's assume it's really Murphy. Someone got that dog back inside the house. The only possibility that could be is Bethany and Dylan. That would be Dylan. Dylan was in charge of that dog that entire evening. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. That was one of her functions of that night. That's how you explain Murphy's behavior. That's how you explain what happens to the dog. It's very simple. Dylan Mortensen was one of her tasks that night, was to take care of Murphy. Keep him out, away from the house until this fucking shit is going to happen. The shit happened, and Dylan was either a direct participant up in the rooms, but she was monitoring from her bedroom. Everything that was going on in that house that night, she was monitoring it from her very own bedroom. She was never in any danger that night. She knows it. She knows the people who did this. But one of her functions in these murders was to make sure that Murphy was not going to be a problem, and she took care of that problem. Yes, she did. So I want to be very clear on my opinion about that in terms of this Murphy business and the confusion around the dog. It's very simple. Dylan Mortensen was the handler of Murphy that night. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. And that's where all this other confusion comes in with, well, I don't know if the sliding glass door is open. We usually lock it. It's usually my job to lock the sliding glass door. I don't remember if I did that particular evening. See, this all ties into her handling of Murphy the dog. She knows exactly what happened with that sliding glass door. She knows exactly when she went in and out of that house. Absolutely. We'll get there. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about in this video, but I just wanted to make that known before I forgot it. Anyway, that explains things. It does. It explains things. Now, you could say Bethany Funk was totally unaware of what Dylan was trying to do. You could say that. You can make a case for that. Fine. But Maddie didn't. But Maddie sure as fuck didn't know what was going on. Yeah, and that was all part of this little fucking game that was played here. And Maddie sure as fuck didn't know what was going on. However, okay, and this is actually, when you think about it, it's quite smart. Maddie Mogan should have gone to Dylan Mortensen to ask where the dog was. That's the person she should have gone to, okay? However, she went to Maddie because Maddie and her supposedly were outside with the dog at one point. So it makes sense that Maddie would not go to Dylan Mortensen to find where the dog is. She would go to Maddie because that was the last person she was with Murphy the dog. It's actually quite clever in a really sick way. Yeah, but the person she should have went to was Dylan Mortensen because Dylan Mortensen was in control of that entire situation with the dog. It was Dylan Mortensen who let the dog out without Maddie's knowledge, and I don't think she even let Bethany Funk know that either. If you give Bethany Funk a pass, if you give her a pass, you with me now? You with me so far on this analysis that we're going with? Right? You one of the best, hey. It's quite simple. Everybody, well, one of the biggest problems with this case is the dog. It's quite simple. There's somebody, and it's either Bethany Funk or Dylan Mortensen that's in charge of the dog that night. Very simple. Yeah. And you can even go as far as to say that, sure, you can include other people in this scenario. You could say, well, Jack DeCour was there, and Dylan Mortensen handed off Murphy to Jack DeCour. Take him away for a few hours. Could have did that. Or Hunter Johnson, who knows? But anyway, the point is, Dylan Mortensen was in charge of Murphy that night. And she was the one that made sure that Murphy was not going to be around. Anyway, let's carry on to what do you think about that? Yeah. And that's the simplest, and that's the best explanation for how you deal with Murphy the dog. Because Murphy the dog is one of these pieces in this case that nobody is able to get around. They're not. The police, the MPD can't get around him. Nobody can get around the dog. But here's why. It's because they got the wrong suspects. Now, if you got Dylan Mortensen as your prime, it's very easy to explain what happened to Murphy. She's the one that handled him that night. So that's very easy to explain. In fact, if you have Dylan Mortensen as your prime suspect, you're going to explain about 99% of the case. Believe it or not. But people in denial refuse. Then, hey, so what? So what, man? You know, if you put Dylan Mortensen in this thing as the prime, you explain most of the case. You absolutely have almost 100% explanation. However, then we deviate. Then we get, be careful. Be careful. That's the easy route, and it's the simple route. However, since we don't know if other people were cleared in this case, like Gabriel, we can't rule out the lone wolf necessarily because Moscow police did such a horrible job again, this is not a real investigation, but they did a horrible job in trying to find evidence, trying to ascertain exactly what happened here. So, difficult. But, man, I'm feeling hungry. I'm feeling like some Chinese guys. So, here we go.
Hey, listen, I want to thank you for loaning me the donger. It's really pitching. It's okay, you guys make a great couple.
I've never been so happy in my whole life. Now I have a place to put my hand.
I've never been out with the boy before.
Oh, me neither. Oh, sexy girlfriend! Monday!
Hey, Howard, there's your China. Oh, thanks, Fred. Hi, Doc. What the? What's he doing in the ground there?
What's happening? What's happened? Open a mirror in front of his mouth. Howard, he's dead.
Oh, man, I paid $7,000 for a wedding. I'll never see it.
Oh, watch your language, Mr. Dirty Mouth.
Oh, thank God he is still warm.
Oh, good.
Here, I'll help you.
Canine cologne. Oh, no more Yankee, my Wanky. The donga need food. Hell, he's 3 sheets to the wind. He's drunk as a skunk.
Oh, why don't you shut up, Fred? Shut up. Dong. Dong.
Dawn, Grandpa is talking to you.
Dong.
Automobile. Leg. Big leg.
Why, you little scuzzbag. Wow!
The donger lives.
You beat up my face! You grabbed my nuts. That you? Yeah, that me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that you my new style American girlfriend.
Forget it, man. Just get some meth, all right?
She not here.
I'm jerking around, man. Where is she?
She got married.
What?
She at the church. She get married to oily bohunk.
Married?
Married.
Married?
Yeah, married.
Married?
Married. Jeez.
All right. Enough fun and games. Hey, remember the donger. All right. Hey, they don't make them like that anymore, do they? No, they don't. Oh. Remember Gen X. Greatest generation of all time. Well, you know, next to another one, but anyway. It's good, man. Hey.
Beyond the beyond. Bob Rain. We'll have to go have a...
Wow. Actually, he wasn't that bad a singer now, was he? Anyway, enough about Keith Mooney. What are we doing? Yeah. All right. Yes, he acted like a clown, but he actually could sing, believe it or not. Yes, he could. Hey, try to hit those fucking high notes. It's impossible. Those high notes are fucking ridiculous. Anyway, that's the hoot. Quadrophenia, quadrophrenic. That's us. All right, let's get on. This is Kai-Xuan. I'm going to call him or her, Sang Su, and oh my God, Master Nature. It's quite evident you didn't go to Cambridge. All right, here we are. Or should we take a break? Hey, should we take a break? What's a 3-minute strike? What is that? He'll be back. I'm right fucking here. Who's back? What are you talking about? I didn't go anywhere. I'm right here. Where are you? Good night, Gordon. Where the fuck are you going? What the fuck are you talking? We're still here. Yeah, that me. All right. Hey, wait, right. Man, I love you. Damn, the live's still going on, isn't it? Did I miss something? Did they block my video? What is happening? You see the candle, right? Cards. No? What are you talking about? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Did my live get sort of short-circuited for a minute there or what? I don't know. What? I must have missed something in the fucking chat. What did I fucking miss? What am I missing? I must have missed something. Connor. Yeah, I watch Connor. I do. Well, why? Because Connor doesn't fucking analyze things. That's why I like it. It's raw. And I like it when I can analyze raw shit without some idiot's interpretation but my own on it. Yep. Anyway. Hey, I don't have a problem with Connor. I just, look, I don't have a problem with the guy or her or whoever. I mean, whatever. There's nothing. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? The information's public. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I created the content myself and it's original to me. So I can't. What am I going to do? I can't bitch and moan too much about it. Welcome, Ashley. Anyway, 77 is always ours, baby. 77 is always ours. All right, real quick. Maybe we need to take a quick break, take a spleef break, a something break. Welcome, Terry Lynn. Good to see you, love. Good to see you, love. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much I can do with it. You know what I mean? I can't copy strike the fucking channel. I can't do a copy strike because it's public information. Yeah, mate. Well, hey, here's the thing. Forget all that. Forget all of this stuff. 77 is our grail. We got the grail out first. That's our grail. See? And everybody knows, we got our grail and the grail out first. So that's the only, I got to be content with that, right? And then anything that comes after, it's a fake grail. It's just a fake grail. It's all it is. It's just fake grail. everybody okay now? Everybody got their spliffs and spleefs on and stuff and their magic hats. Look, welcome, Tick Old Bitty Dame Flancy. You can't hide from me. And, look, we got our magic hats on. And, I have a magic hat. I do. I like it. It's not my helmet. It's not my helmet. But it's a magic hat. And, I wear it, at times where I feel insecure. And so I put my magic hat on. And it makes me feel so much better. It really does. It's like, what would you call it? Like, you know, down there, what you do? You put those fucking weighted blankets on you and shit. I have a magic hat, okay? And it does the same thing to me. So I understand. I understand. All right, welcome, Dame Sylvia. Welcome, Wisdom. All right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. God, we got to be serious for a minute. All right. So, so this is Sang Shu. No, excuse me, Kai-Xuan. Interviewing them rather late in the game here, in my opinion. Kohberger was captured, end of December 2022, and we're interviewing one of his classmates, almost a year later, because we're trying to find any kind of dirt on this guy. That's a little late. Yeah, but anyway, that's my opinion. A little late, but whatever. All right, so this is Carter, and I'll tag him. I'll tag him when I'm done with all this. But yes, this is where I'm getting it from. I like it because it's raw. There's no idiot talking over me. I'm the idiot. Okay, so let's see what Mr. Kai Huang Chen, also known as the Donger. Let's see.
Obviously, we wanted to touch base with you again on kind of...
touch base with you again? Oh, I'm sorry.
The initial investigator that spoke to you.
Oh, so we had an initial we had an initial interview with Mr. Huang Lo here. Oh, this is his second one, I guess.
I'm kind of also interested in, if you wouldn't mind, just kind of restating to us your relationship with Brian and when it started and all that stuff. So wherever you feel like starting.
Well, we had Chinese food. Sorry. Knock it off, kid, knock it off.
I'm his classmate. And sorry.
You don't have some weird Chinese illness right now, do you? All right, sorry. Stop eating bats. It's not good for you. Trust me. You know, it's Stanley, all right? Stanley would never treat you wrong here. Don't eat fucking bats. They are not good for you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I went to... I can't do a Chinese accent. Don't go to the wet food market where they serve bats. What are you doing? All right. Hey, Seattle Rain, where are you at, Seattle Rain? You come from a fish market kind of area. You don't eat fucking bats, do you? I hope not. I really hope not. You'd be very disappointing to me if you ate fucking bats, I'll tell you what. Okay, anyway, sorry. Got a little sidetrack there. Oh my God.
I first met him was last year. Okay, sorry. Let me organize the time. Last August, and we serve as same teachers.
You see where this is going?
And we share an office in. Okay. It's 12. Yeah. Wilson short for 12. Yeah. Okay. We share them for one semester. And
Okay. Yeah.
You can ask what you want to understand because I don't know. I'm sure what kind of information you want.
Yeah. So.
Oh, what do you want from me? All right. I gotta work on my Chinese accent here, guys. That's what I gotta. All right. Hey. All right. We're. Oh my God, guys. The donga needs food.
And that, and particularly before the homicides in Moscow.
Okay, he always say we are friends, and I probably one of most close person with him because we have a 78 job, and we share an office. We usually discussion our class work together. I ask him something because I thought he was a very smart person. He understands our coursework very well, and I'm an international student, so sometimes I'm not sure the information is correct or not, but eventually I noticed him. He usually mislead me a lot of information, such as where he is, or where he was, or where what kind of assignment requirement. He always mislead and make me confused. Again, we share same TA job together. So I also noticed he push a lot of his work to me. I noticed he's a very selfish person. But here, I understand last thing was he having arrest. But before he arrest, we usually have a phone talk, especially around October to November. Before he excused his homicide, and after he excused his own homicide, he usually call me and every time we just chatting, and I don't know why he usually call me, and every time perhaps have more than 1 hour talking. Yeah, I don't know why, but sometimes I hear voice was very, very anxious. He probably wants someone to speak with him and reduce his anxieties or pressure, something like that. Another information is he once been my dormitory before. I live on campus. He once been my dormitory, but that time he was very close to the homicide or after homicide. I'm not sure because it was 1 year ago. And
Homeless?
yeah, around that
What are you
time,
talking about? He was never fucking close to be. I think already this kid's confused here.
He was extremely anxious. I just noticed.
So are you, my friend.
His voice always speak very, very fast and cannot very well structured.
Like you?
He just want to express anything, but a lot of information was complicated. I cannot understand because, again, I was international student.
Was that out of the ordinary for him?
Sorry?
Was him speaking quickly like that, was that out of the ordinary or not normal?
Yeah, I think it's what I feel. Just feel some person feel anxiety and just want to release his pressure, something like that. And another important information was is we share some teardrop together, and he was reported by some student because he's unfair grading, and he tried to inappropriate content to female students. He tried to use his grading, his authority, his power to touch girls, something like that. Because I remember he told me he wants a girlfriend. Yeah. So he got reported from students, and our professor also noticed this problem. So they have it, and told me he didn't like Brian because Brian he thought he's a very very arrogant student and not hardworking, something like that. And he tried to report his behavior to our office, and our office already noticed this problem. And the last time Brian know this information, and they called me. Brian called me if he got his job has been cancelled, or if his teardrop has been cancelled, or his admission has been influenced. He want to fight with this system. He want to fight with our I don't know what is fight. It's a kind of.
And
okay.
We do have a translator on the phone. If there's anything you want.
I have a caption. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. That's all.
All right. So do I. And anyway, all right. Yes, we do know the truth about 77. Squat away, love. Squat away, love. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. He could be spiritual. Tom Sawyer. Remember Tom Sawyer? Remember that? Remember in my video number 356, we talked about Tom Sawyer and whitewashing fences? Remember that? This applies here, by the way. But that was a long time ago we talked about Mr. Tom Sawyer. So what? So what? I don't know. We'll see. We'll carry on. Right now, fine. But right now, it doesn't matter what he's saying right now because none of this is evidence that he killed 4 people. So, this is compelling, don't get me wrong. Whatever it's, I don't know if it's compelling, but, well, whatever. We'll see. So what? So what? So what? So let's say this. Let's say I got kicked out of my, well, so what? So what? So what? I said, yeah, I want a fucking girlfriend. So what? So what? I got kicked out of my fucking school. So what? Does that mean I'm going to kill 4 fucking people? No. These people want to make all these connections, between one negative event that happens and then, therefore, this one negative event that happened. Therefore, that must have led to this other horrible, worse negative event that happened. No. It don't work like that. Nope. You have to have evidence, my friends. Well, whatever. They seem to be taking this guy seriously. Did they take Scott P seriously when he's talking about fucking Gabe Miller or Gabe M, right? Did they take him seriously? No. Okay. I don't know. No. Right. Once we got on to Brian Kohberger, nothing else mattered. And this is way after the fact. We're interviewing this guy almost a year after this happened. So, I mean, give me a break here. Give me a break. Hey, maybe he was in China. Maybe this guy was in China for the next 8 months. Who knows? Maybe they couldn't get to him. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Gabe Miller. What about Gabe? What about him? He's the lone wolf. That's what's about Gabe. I guess, I don't know. I guess this character lived in a dorm on campus at the Washington State University. I guess it was a dorm for graduate students, I'm guessing, because this is supposed to be a PhD program. So he must have lived on, I don't know. He must have lived in some sort of graduate housing there, I would think. I don't know. Weird. But, yeah. Which also tells me that this person who's talking didn't get a scholarship to the university. So that's another point I want to keep in mind. This person did not get a scholarship to the program, or else he would not be living in a fucking dorm. He would be living in his own apartment like Brian Kohberger is. Just saying, that's a big difference. Those little details. All right, quick break. Then we'll get on with Mr. Shang Su here. All right, let's get Mugu Ga Pa. Fuck you. Mugu fucking God Panda fucking you. Hey, you like Stanley. You like me, right? I'm gonna tell you a story. Back in, let me think about when this was here. It was a long time ago. But I was out in the West, okay? I was out in the West. And, I came across this Chinaman. And, he had a fucking map. And I was watching this guy for like a couple days, right? But he would always carry this fucking map around with him, right? And one day, I was out there doing some shit. Anyway, it's not important. But one day, I decided I was gonna try to find out what this guy was fucking looking at. He always had a fucking map on him. And I could see him, I'd watch him. And so one day, I was waiting for he's by himself, right? And I cornered this China guy. And I'm like, what is this? And I was getting really angry at him. I'm like, that map seems really fucking important. What are you fucking looking at here? And he got all fucking nervous and shit on me. And I'm like, you better give me that fucking map, alright? You better give me that fucking map in your fucking hands here. Or I'm gonna kill you right here, right next to the goddamn saloon here I'm at here. Yeah. So anyway, long story short, I get the fucking map from him, right? You wouldn't believe what's on this map. I couldn't fucking believe what he was doing out there. Anyway, that's another story for another day. Stanley. The twink, they call me. Yeah, I did a little work out west. I don't want to talk about it much, but yeah, I got a map, guys. You wouldn't believe this fucking map. Oh my God. Masternature. Do you know about the copper tablets? Do you know anything about the copper tablets that were found? All right. Of course you don't. You never went to Cambridge. All right, quick break. Oh my God. Talk about going off the rails. Jesus. Focus. I mean, use the spliff. It's your friend. The spliff is your friend. Use it. Ellie Ryan knows it. Mrs. John knows it. Ellie Ryan knows it. The spliff is your friend. Use it. Fuck it. But how my God knows it? How my God knows it? Shang-Tzu. Yeah, everybody was kung fu fighting, believe it or not. Those kids were fast as lightning, baby. Oh, yes, they were. Oh, yes, Miss Dylan Mortensen. Anyway, we're not talking about Miss Dylan Mortensen. I should, because she's our prime, but I think we exhausted her. But I promise you one thing, my garden. Are you listening? Listen to this. I promise you one thing. You're not going to probably find any DNA because we cleaned that house real good the week before on Parents' Weekend. So I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're probably not going to find a lot of DNA. Now, who the fuck says that to you? If not your prime suspect. Who the fuck would tell you that in a police interview if not for your prime suspect? Hey, Ken Maines. Hey, Jughead. Who would tell you that other than your prime suspect? Yeah, you're probably not going to find much DNA because we cleaned real good the week before. Okay. That's called your prime suspect. Telling you that right in your face. Yeah, that's your prime right there. Worrying about DNA evidence. Just saying. But that's Dylan Mortensen. Yeah. But, hey, she's a complete trauma survivor, isn't she, guys? When she's worrying about DNA evidence being cleaned up the week before. Yeah, because she's such in trauma and shock that she's already thinking about DNA evidence in the house. Yeah, make that. Rationalize that, people in denial. Go ahead. Hey, Ken Maines, rationalize that in your fucking brain. Yeah, you got your prime suspect sitting in front of you and saying, you know what, guys, I'm sorry, you may not find a lot of DNA evidence because we really cleaned the house a week before for Parents' Weekend. Yeah. Now, who the fuck is thinking like that? Are you in shock and trauma? No, you're not thinking like that at all, right? If you're in shock and trauma, this person is trying to think 2 steps ahead of what's going to happen to her. And if this was a real investigation, she should have been fucking arrested on 11/17. Absolutely. You got your prime suspect worrying about DNA evidence. Yeah. For what reason? DNA, the thought of DNA being in the house should not even be a concern to you. Your only concern in this moment should be the fact that your friends were fucking mutilated. That should be your sole focus here. Okay? And that's not Dylan Mortensen. And that was never her focus. So I want to, again, make this very clear to people in denial. You got your prime suspect in Dylan Mortensen. She's telling you these things, and you're trying to rationalize it until you're fucking dead. She is your prime. She always will be your prime. And all these fucktards out there in the true crime world, famous, not famous, they will try to rationalize this until they are dead. And you don't need to. She gave you the keys to the kingdom. She's worrying about DNA for no reason. Right? She's a survivor, correct? Then why are you fucking worrying about DNA? You should be worrying about the fact that you lived, that you survived. And you should be worried about your mutilated friends who are horribly butchered in this house. But that is not her focus at all. She is your prime. Always will be. You cannot change that. I don't care how much you want to rationalize and play little thinking traps with yourself. I don't care how many cognitive distortions you want to make around Dylan Mortensen, but you are sad to me. You're all sick and in denial. I do take defectors, but you have to get rid of your denial. You have to. Because people who are innocent, they are not worried about DNA evidence. They're not. They just survived the most horrific thing. They're the luckiest people on the face of the planet. And she's thinking about DNA. These two things do not go together, my friends. She is your prime. See? My garden, my greatest, you guys, you know. You know. But I feel like I have to keep reiterating the same point over and over again to break through somebody's goddamn denial here. These two things do not go together in any universe when you're interviewing somebody who's supposed to be innocent of what happened in this crime. And I'm telling you right now, somebody who just survived the worst possible thing they could ever survive in their life, the last thing they're thinking about is DNA. I'm telling you right now. You are thinking about your life. You're thinking about the friends that were slaughtered. And those are the only two things you're thinking about right now. The fact that you didn't die and the fact that your 4 friends were horribly killed. These two thoughts are going to occupy your mind for the next, probably for several months. But that's not Dylan Mortensen at all. Dylan Mortensen is the exact opposite of what this should be. Yes, she is. And again, and again, and again, and again. Moscow should have been investigated. ISP should have been investigated for how they investigated this crime. You cannot let your prime suspect walk out the building, walk out her very own house, which they interviewed her in on 11/17. You cannot let her go. Absolutely not. Not after that interview that she gave. You cannot let her go. You cannot. She says so many things in that interview that are incriminating, that are just downright unbelievable that there is no way a police department in their right mind would let her go. No way. She is your prime. So all these things that we're seeing here, they're important, don't get me wrong, but you cannot get around the prime. So all this shit we're seeing here, Shangzu and, fight, fatality, maybe babality.
You're fine, but if you need it, just so you know, there's a translator on the podcast.
Get me translator.
Okay, yeah. So before, now you won't understand why I'm talking, because I'm just worried. My English. Okay, let me.
I'm worried about your English too.
So he told me he wanted to fight with the citizen, he wanted against, and he
All right.
encouraged me to fight with him together. But I refused, and he told me he wanted to report to our department's dean office, something like that. But everything was around, I think around November. Before he got arrested. So the biggest problem. So I know he's eventually I know he was a selfish person. He wants.
How do you know that?
His power to catch the girls.
How do you know that?
Attraction, something like that.
Are you sure?
And he's not an honest person. Why I mean, because
how do you know?
My last talking with him was before he got, I think it was around before the Christmas, the last year Christmas, and he told me he's still in Pullman and he's packing, but the truth was his father been there. They drove together to Pennsylvania. So he want to mislead us where he was. Yeah. But that information was I know was he has been arrested, because he in a phone call he told me he's ready to he would take plane flight from Pullman to Pennsylvania, but the truth incorrect.
Yeah.
So he changed his plans.
Here's
Okay. All right.
Another
Great.
thing is
So here's what you're gonna ask this fucking kid in the stand. You say, so Shangzu, is it possible that Brian Kohberger was gonna fly out, but he decided that he wanted to drive back to Pennsylvania with his father? Is that possible, Shangzu? Right? That's all you have to ask. I mean, hey, Shangzu, is it possible that Brian Kohberger was going to fly back to Pennsylvania, but he changed his mind and decided that he was going to ask his father if his father and him wanted to, he asked his father to come out there, fly out there, and then him and his father would drive home together. Do you think maybe he could have changed his plans? Shangzu. I need a translator. Yeah. See, that's all you have to ask these people on the stand. It's really not that difficult. See, what Shangzu is trying to say here is, he's diabolical. He's purposely misleading me. He's purposely lying to me for some reason. Blah 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 blah. But it's very quite simple in a court of law. When you put somebody like this on the stand, you just point out the alternative, which is completely reasonable, and you're going to have to acknowledge it. He's going to have to say, I guess that's possible, yeah. I mean, duh. I mean, he's not going to tell you everything he's doing. In fact, Shangzu, Brian Kohberger doesn't have to tell you a fucking thing that he's doing that's correct. Who cares? He may not trust you. So he may lie to your face. Who the fuck knows? It doesn't matter. Shangzhu, it doesn't matter. You know, maybe he didn't trust you. Maybe he felt like you betrayed him. And so he's not going to be honest with you anymore. Is that possible, Shangzhu? It might be possible. Can I get a translator? And no. Hey, since I'm in the courtroom, does anybody got any bats I could eat? All right. I'm feeling very homesick, and I want to go to the wet market that's where we get our bats from, and all kinds of weird fucking creatures that we shouldn't be eating, but we eat them in China. We eat them. Okay, all right. I love you. Hey, that's the truth. They eat weird shit in China, I'm just saying. Like bats. Okay, all right, I'm just saying. When was the last time you ate a bat? Just wondering. Hey, people in the free world, my garden, when was the last time you fucking had a bat for dinner? Probably never, I think, I would guess. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think the answer would be never. I'm just saying. But not these people. These people eat bats. I'm just saying. You got to consider it. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Tyrone, can we go to... Oh, fucking hell. What? Listen, Tyrone, I have a serious question. You know, in the spirit realm up here, do we have a wet market up here? Oh, my fucking God. Don't even... MD, I don't know. We may have a wet market. I don't fucking know. I don't go to a wet market up here. Well, we should go sometime. I heard they had some... like really weird stuff you can get to eat, and I get hungry a lot up here, and I don't know, bat sounds pretty enticing to me, and oh my fucking God, boy. You know what, MD, I'm putting you in a fucking timeout. Okay, you in timeout. We ain't going to no fucking wet market and sampling no fucking bats, all right? You out of your fucking spirit fucking mind right now. You in timeout. You've been watching too much fucking television, all right, MD? And, yeah, you put that fucking magic hat on your head, and you think about things by your rock and by your fucking tree, okay? Oh, I'm just saying there. Yeah, well, hey, I'm Tyrone, and you know I'm the you know what I am, right? You know I'm the ego center of this whole thing, right? No, in fact, no, I'm not the ego center. I am the super ego center of this whole fucking engine here. I hope you understand that, my loves. But I get a little randy at midnight. Hey baby, hey baby, what's going on? Hey baby, is it midnight yet, baby? Oh my God. Well, there's a lot of crunchy bone going on here, baby. Oh my God, don't even get me started on the bone, baby. Oh. Man, you ladies are bad. I tell you what, you got some bad ladies in the out here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I should tell you this one fucking story. Yeah, and then people are gonna be like, oh, you're I should tell you this one story, all right? Oh my God. No. People are gonna unsubscribe. They'll be like, this guy's a fucking racist. You know I'm not a racist. Come on now. I just like to make fun of people. That's pretty much it. Lynn, I think you got. We should hash it out. I think we should go hash it out here somewhere. We could practice. We could practice. Oh, Chrissy, well, get Chrissy. Ah. Well, you know, depends how literal you want to take it. quick break. Then we get back to Shangzhou. Yeah. Now, excuse me. No, I'm not gonna go there. That's in really bad taste. It's really bad taste. But, hey, Virginia Tech. Virginia. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. You ain't ready for prime time, Master Nature. This is why nobody's going to buy your channel. They look at you like, oh my God, if I buy this guy's channel, he's going to cause me so much controversy that nobody's going to buy my product. But then I say to myself, you know what? Everybody's going to buy your product, Master Nature, because he makes it fun, baby. You don't know what the fuck he going to do here. He's going to sell all your products out, baby. All right. Don't get me wrong here. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid here. Look, if you got a teddy bear you want to sell on the channel, just let me know. Tyrone will get it done for you. Look, I can promote a teddy bear. Oh, sure. Look at this teddy bear. Oh, it's very cute, very sweet, and it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy, and you can touch it. You can play with it. It's a fuzzy teddy bear here. It's not going to scare the kids away here much. But we do have another model of teddy bear. This one talks. And it says, damn, you're fucking hot. All right. All right. Thanks, Tyrone. No, we're not promoting that one. All right. But it's a good idea, Master Nature. You don't listen to me anyway. And believe me, I can't put out 1907 Part 2 Purple Haze. Welcome, DNI 27. I don't know you, but welcome. But I knew your brother, okay? I knew DNI 28. So I think we're good. Just remember that. Me and your brother, DNI 28, go way back here. Oh yeah, man, I'll sell my autograph, baby. Welcome, Davman. Daffmans. Blonde Daffmans. Yeah, I knew your brother. DNI 28. We went back a long time, and yeah, we did some weird shit back then. But he always made a promise to me. He said, Tyrone, don't tell DNI 27. Don't tell him anything we did. I'm sorry, I can't now. Now DNI 26, that's a whole other story. All right. I love you. All right. Oh my God. Master Nature, you're a complete buffoon. You know that? You're a fucking buffoon. God. Sometimes I wish I had my phone. I could sit in the fucking bog and listen to harmonica all fucking night and day and look at the crickets, look at the fucking cicadas, and he'd be playing the fucking harmonica all fucking night. Fuck this. Now I'm stuck with you in this fucking case. Fuck you. Fuck you. I had a hard life. Tyrone, you thought my life was... Tyrone had a hard fucking life. dolls. I like squeaky dolls. Squeaky dolls are great dolls. Think about it. What kind of doll do you want? I want the squeaky doll. Squeaky. Welcome to Master Nature's Philosophy of Life. What kind of doll do you want? I want a squeaky doll. Yes, I do. Anyway, think about it. All right, here we are. Shangzhou. Welcome, Shangzhou. Again. Oh, my God. Oof. But wait a minute. What was that thing? Oh, yeah, it was this, guys. It was this. I forgot. And I forgot. I hope you like this. I hope you like this. We'll do a little bit of this, and then we'll get back to Shangzhou, all right? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Give me some Ian Gillian. All right. Where are we? Mrs. John, are you still here? We are the champions. Dame Sophia, Queen of Wisdom. I'm not timing out, am I? You seen Dean Purple? Mrs. John, I am jealous of you. Well, 20 now, but yeah. All right, Mrs. John. Are you ready? Have you prepared yourself for the next volley in this battle of the 100-year Butterface War? Are you prepared? This is round number 34 in the 100-year Butterface Battle War. Now, my MD's count, MD is up 33-0. And so, Mrs. John, this is your chance to strike back and turn the tide. But can you do it? Can you? We shall see, we shall see. Tyrone, you want to narrate? Oh, fucking hell. Do I have a fucking choice, Master Nature? Am I... Hey, Master Nature, do you have a pair of shoes you want me to fucking shine for you or what? Oh, God, I guess I fucking have to narrate it. You know, every time you show this, okay, every time you show something like this, all you're doing is causing me more trauma in my life. But I guess you like that shit. I guess you like causing me torment and fucking pain, so I guess I have to fucking narrate this segment of your stupid fucking live video shows. So here I go. Okay, Mrs. John, I hope you... What happened now? I hope you fucking like what's going to happen here. All right, here we are. Here's the candle, right? Well, here we go. Oh, my God. The spirit, well, the candle is lit. Spirit fry here. Oh, fucking hell. I'm already looking at my nemesis. This is my fucking nemesis, all right? Oh, my. You know what a nemesis is, right? That comes from the Greek. Does it not? Nemesis? Or is that Roman? No, it's Greek. You fucking asshole. Anyway, sorry. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Smash burger tacos.
Oh, you...
My damn hands.
Yeah.
Let's go. Onions.
You and onion. Yeah, that's what I...
All right. Roll
Do we
your
see it? Hey, Mrs. John, do you see this one? I don't know if we saw it. Oh, yeah, we did. We saw this one. Look, we saw this one. Look, we saw this one. This is the guy who likes to steal all the fucking spices out of Dollar General and fucking hoard them on his fucking cabinet. Mrs. John. Well, you know what? Hey, MD, I think Mrs. John won this one. You got to give her this one. We already saw this. You can't have the same battle. All right, All right, Mrs. John, you won this point. Okay, so but I'm still up like 33-1, and so okay, but I give you that point, and well, that was Master Nature's fault actually. He queued up the wrong one, and you can't blame that. But whatever. I'm not gonna. Oh God. Oh God. Tyrone. But I have this one for you here. Oh my God.
Pepperoni, spaghetti bread.
Oh my fucking God. You ain't kidding me. Yeah, you better. Yeah, pepperoni. Here we go. You're pepperoni, by the way.
Pick it up, baby.
Oh yeah, put that fucking butter in there like your face. You put that fucking butterface in that pan. Yeah, you're pepperoni. Yeah, what is that? Now what you doing? Look, I gotta. No, don't even try. Don't even. Just put it in the fucking pan. Just put it in the pan. Yeah. I tell you what. Hey, he really. Hey, listen to me. He really milks that herb, doesn't he? He milks the fuck out of that herb, doesn't he?
Cream.
Yeah, you. Well, yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Well, we know what you are. Yeah. Did we see this one before? Yeah, we saw this one. Master Nature. Come on now. But it's funny. Nice. It's funny. Nice. Yeah.
Butter.
Here we go, Mrs. John. Here we go.
SPT.
Sorry, he said MSG. MSG. That's right, MSG. That's right. That's the theme of this video, by the way, MSG.
Cheese.
You Parmesan cheese here.
Lots of farting tonight.
Oh my God! You know what? If I tell you what, if you were in my fucking shack, guess what happened? If you said, listen, man. If you were in my fucking shack down in the fucking Delta, and you even mention that shit, here's what we do to you. We'd strap you. Listen to me, you fucking butter. We'd strap your fucking little fucking body to a tractor, or we'd strap it to a tractor, okay? And then we pulled on that tractor to start the fucking thing. It would take us like 60 fucking times to start the tractor, by the way, because 1902, everything takes a long time to start. You realize that? So like you just can't start shit, right? You have to pull on the thing 60 fucking times for it to get to start. But anyway, excuse me. But I'd strap this fucker to my tractor here, or my grandfather's tractor. I fucking put him on the fucking tractor. I'd pump 60 times to get the fucking tractor started, and I'd push that fucking tractor far down the fucking hill as far as it could fucking go. Cutting up fucking everybody's goddamn fields and shit. But yo, I would be happy about that shit. Look, you ain't gonna say that shit in my goddamn shack. Get the fuck out of here, bubonic plague.
Mozzarella?
Yeah. Mozzarella, you bitch.
Oh.
Yeah,
Lots of sauce, baby.
Yeah, I bet. You lots of sauce. You got a lot of sauce in your head, you fucking.
Look at that.
Look at that there. Yeah, put some more fucking cheese on it. All right, put more cheese on the fucking thing.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, you pepperoni and
Bacon.
yeah. Oh man. Well, here we go. Put
Ricotta.
more fucking cheese.
2, 1.
Okay,
go.
you try it. Oh my god. Yeah, good. It's good.
Oh, so good. Oh
Fuck you, man.
yeah.
Fuck you. All right. Master Nature, oh my God. Mrs. John, I hope you like that one. I'm getting really exhausted here in the 100-year of fucking Butterface Battle War here. No, I'm not. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, actually. But don't suck me in, because I get traumatized every time I fucking have to do this shit, Look, if I had bubonic plague living in my fucking grass shack in the Delta, oh my God, this bubonic plague, we would have here's what we would do with it. We would have dressed him up like a scarecrow and fucking put him on a tractor and pushed him off a cliff. That's what we would do with this fucking guy. All right. Yeah, I don't need that kind of fucking spaghetti in my life. Look, I don't need that spaghetti in my life at all. At all. No. And you know what? But I can't give him up. All right. Oh my God, Master Nature, you're sounding a lot like me lately, aren't you? Well, you are me, aren't you? I am Stanley. And so, one thing you have to know, Stanley is Master Nature. See, you can't get around it. We're 4 into 1. Oh. Yeah. 4 into 1. Oh my God. I'll tell you what. I watch these videos and I'm like, but here's what I'm amazed by. The kitchens are unbelievable, guys. Look, if I had a kitchen like that, I'd be cooking my ass off. I'd be cooking everybody breakfast. My garden, I'd be cooking all of you fucking lunch and dinner and fucking. If I had a kitchen like that, are you fucking out of your mind? That kitchen, and not just his, but a couple of other ones like this. These kitchens, we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars for these kitchens. These kitchens are absolutely fucking beautiful. I'm sorry, but god damn. I mean, the equipment in those kitchens, fucking expensive. I mean, listen, if I had a kitchen like that, I'd be fucking you cooking. I'd be cooking all you guys all kinds of shit here. I mean, good grief. And it's a weird juxtaposition here, isn't it? Weird juxtaposition here. Holy shit. I mean, these people should not be around fire. But anyway, they got $10,000 kitchens they're working in. Shit. I'm like, here's what I'm going to do. Guys, I'm starting a second channel, all right? I'm going to pretend that I'm retarded. And I'm gonna show you my kitchen, all right? And then I'm gonna start cooking like really like just basic shit to you. And then you're gonna feel sorry for me. And then my channel, I'm gonna have like 3 million goddamn views on a video. That's what I gotta do to get a kitchen like that. Huh? Well, yeah, I am MD. Look, I started cooking when I was like 5. This was before my dad tragically pushed me off a cliff. But before he did, I used to make my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother's recipes at 5. Yeah, so I'm going to share them with you on video now. And, dude, we'd have, my garden, we have 2 million subscribers. Watch the retard cook. That's not funny. You're not funny. That's not funny. Man, you're really insensitive, man. How can you make fun of this, man? Listen, you didn't come from the fucking Delta. Man, it's all perspective, man. And guess what? That's what's been lost for the past 40 years in this goddamn world. Perspective. Anyway, that's why nobody can laugh at anything without feeling guilty about it, right? We've lost all perspective. Look, you laugh because it's funny to you. Right? not because you want to feel guilty about it. That's what's called the veil of delusion or illusion. Sad. You laugh because it's funny. Not because you're thinking of some goddamn moral lesson. Right. Welcome to the Morality Show. I'm your host. All right. We stalled enough. Shangzu, welcome back. Shangzu. All right, love. Let's not go to the wet market today. The bats are not in season. We do not want them. Just saying. And anyway, come on now, Shangzu. There you go. All right, here we go. A little bit more with Shangzu. Come on. Hello.
Was talking with them. So if you finish it, you probably have a short discussion with him if you want. And
yep.
He would have a very serious argument with
with who?
Or some student reporting and
right.
He still Brian doesn't didn't communicate very polite with Jim. So they have an argument, but I'm not sure the detail. But
Great.
I think is one more thing very important, but I need to read it. I need to record it.
There, go ahead, read your notes.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's around the end of October to November. But I'm not sure the correct date. But I usually notice his face has a scar. You know what is scar? Mm-hmm. Yeah, scar. Wounded scar. He look not like
yeah. By
essential
Uh-huh.
like humans scratch.
Okay.
Something
It did look like that, or it did not look like that?
look like
It
that.
looked like a human scratch.
Yeah, look like human scratch.
In
And
October.
I also noticed his
In October.
knuckles. Sorry, knuckles. Usually has.
Hey, remember this guy's in PhD law school. Just saying. Okay. Don't ask me how.
So he fought with some people, but I'm not sure. As I asked him, he just said he got a car accident.
Car accident.
Yeah, but it's 2 weeks, different week. For example, this week and then next week, I saw the new scar.
Okay.
So it was very, very, very strange. And around that time, he usually went to our class very late, probably. more
Yeah, I guess it
20
is.
minutes, several times. Yeah, there's. Sorry, I'm not sure the
The
I'm
term,
not pretty sure the date.
the date.
But it probably around October to November.
That's not that. But whatever.
Do you remember if the knuckle scars or the face scar, like which one was first or second?
I think both.
Okay, they're at the same time.
Okay.
And at the same time, he had, face. Yeah.
Where on his face was it? Was it like across his nose, on his cheek, across his nose?
And knuckles. I'm not sure that which hand.
Mm-hmm.
Probably both, but yeah, he's a very, very, very specific.
And do you remember, was it like an up and down scar or a sideways?
This is a good question.
It's a long time ago.
Difficult question.
Yeah, because we interviewed you almost a year later. You fucking morons.
Horizontal? Yep.
Morons.
Did-
That's your fault, Moscow.
Car accident, we told you?
He said car accident.
You in car accident.
I just asked him like a friend
Mhm.
to concern his, but he didn't want to talk. He didn't want to talk too much.
Yeah. Because he didn't trust you.
Was there any topics that he liked to talk to you about specifically after the homicides happened?
Yes.
What were those?
He liked to talk humans psychological part, and he liked to talk his research. He likes to talk criminal decision making, something like that. And
Huh?
he said he like to guess why criminal want to do the behavior, something like that. And he told me about his research interest is invade burglary, home burglary, right? Yeah. I'm not sure the sentence. Yeah, burglary. He said he want to understand this type of behavior.
Oh my God. All right.
Invade some people's house. Something like that. Yeah. The most. We usually talk about. He usually said the first thing is his research interest. You want to understand why criminal behavior, what type of criminal behavior, and you want to make a girlfriend. And the last thing is you want to fight with the system because it got reported. I guess he already he probably gained some alert from our campus, but so he wanted to do some reaction about that. So yeah, that's one thing.
When you said you wanted a girlfriend, what did he tell you, or did he tell you the reason why he couldn't find a girlfriend, or did he express frustrations in finding your girlfriend, or?
I asked him if he has a girlfriend before. He said, I'm not sure he's correct, but he said yes, but he broke up with his girlfriend. I'm not sure, but I didn't ask his detail. But
So he had a girlfriend before they broke up?
He just said he wants a girlfriend here.
Okay.
For what?
Did he ever express any interest in a particular girl, or?
No, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
He just said.
Gotcha.
But it's just my guess, because after the homicide and several reports and several documents reveal, I have discussed with my friend. I have a friend who also who was his TA student, and because he hear several girls told him Brian has several inappropriate communication and something like scanning. They feel insulted by Brian. So we guess the homicide probably have a relationship with him, wants a girlfriend, and probably some girl refused him, and he want to revenge because because I know Brian is a person who very afraid of some people to refuse. He want to express his he is a smart person. He's a excellent person. He is super than other people, so he probably cannot afford someone refuse him. He got failed from something.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's our guess, but I'm not sure it's correct or not. Yeah, just I want to share.
Welcome, Creamy Road.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
And you said, so he lost his job as a TA?
No, he probably, potentially,
Okay.
but he noticed.
But he found out about the reports about him?
I guess probably some our campus because it was around December. He's already or the end of the semester, the fall semester. So he probably already got some notification mail or phone call from.
So hey, this is interesting to me because, real quick, you know, in this huge lawsuit against Washington State, I wonder if Shang Zhu is going to be able to come back and testify to complaints made against Mr. Kohberger, Washington State. Washington State, I would make Shang Zhu here come back and testify in this $400 million fucking lawsuit. Go for it. My guess is Shang Zhu is going to be long gone by now. Good luck. In fact, all these people who made complaints, good luck. Because you're going to have to, in my mind, you're going to have to come back in some fashion. Or else, how are you going to corroborate things? So, anyway, kudos to Washington State University. It's going to be a hard road, my friends, Moscow. Yeah. Hey, let's bring Shang Zhu back. I doubt he's going to come back for any testimony whatsoever. And then, again, it's a shame this never went to trial, because can you imagine this person on the stand? He'd have to be. They'd probably call this schmuck as a witness. Yeah. Imagine talking to this guy on a stand as a defense attorney. Imagine talking to him. What would you say? So, You don't remember shit, do you? Not really. Was it October? Was it September? Was it December? When was it? Yeah. Oh, so Brian Kohberger did have a girlfriend. Oh, okay. Okay. So, in your opinion, do you think Brian Kohberger was an incel if he had a girlfriend? You know, I mean, come on. You could just look. Shinzu here. This would be this would be another joke on the stand. Is what this would be here.
Something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the reason why he called me. He say, I hope you can like
help you.
You could be
an ally.
My evidence.
Ally.
My innocence, something like that.
Yeah, an ally. It's called an ally.
Did you have any conversations with Brian that you can remember, like right after the homicides happened? That was like November 13th. Once everybody had been notified, by the alert on campus. Did he ever bring it up, or did you ever bring it up with him? And did you guys talk about it?
He because we share same office, so sometimes I work in office, and he was there, and he said he will give me a ride, and doing on his car, he probably go before went back to my dormitory. He said he want to buy a coffee and drove to Starbucks, bought a coffee and drove back to my dormitory, because my dormitory is a little bit far from me, probably 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
10 minutes, great. Great.
After a Friday, we still walk a short distance to my room. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And that was after the murders, right? Right. That was after the murders, right? Right.
Anything else you can think of that we should know?
Nope.
If you're not young, we have the office was 3 people, and one was me, and Brian, and another was a not here. But I'm not sure she will afford investigation on that. But
What are you saying? I can't understand him.
Yeah, she probably also told you something, but yeah, she is a very important people, because
Why?
she also got some problem.
So what?
Violence, and probably if he wants to talk with you, he's upstairs, but I'm not sure he have time. Yeah, because she probably also know something.
See.
Because I also got some. He have several reports. Okay. Yeah, that's why I have. Anything else if you want. So if I want to organize my thought.
Sure. Go ahead. All right.
Probably
Good.
his personal mental problem, probably. But I think one of the girlfriend is a very, very strong evidence.
Element. Not evidence.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
My email. So if you think of anything else,
I'll send you a bat when you're back in China. Anyway, thanks. Well, that ain't much help, is it? I mean, how's that going to help your case? So what? Well, scratch him off the list. Seriously, if I was a prosecutor, I'd be like, no. Okay. Yes, it's interesting, but how am I going to put this guy on the stand? I can't. And what's he going to do? Stammer for half an hour and try to figure out what he's trying to say? I don't think so. Nah. No, I don't think so. Not with a good defense attorney across from you. He ripped this fucking guy apart. Just like every other witness Thompson was planning on putting on the stand, they would have been torn to shreds. Because they have no evidence. That's the problem. There's no evidence. I mean, we got a million anecdotes, but we have no evidence. So what? And that's not even good circumstantial. That's not even a good circumstantial building block here. That's not even a good circumstantial building block. Come on. It's not. Who cares? For what? Shangzhou. Anyway. Well, there you go. There's that interview. Hope you like that. A little late in the game, they interviewed him almost a year later. Well, I don't know. 77 is gold, baby. 77 is where's that, baby? That is the real shit there. You got real details in that document. You got real details in that interview. You got specific information in that interview that somebody either just made up off the top of their head, or they actually know this person, and this person did say and do these things. The only other route you can go is to say that this person is an absolute liar, and I highly doubt that. Why would you put yourself in that position to come in and make a statement and actually 2 tips, right? And then actually have a formal police interview and you're making the entire story up? Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not doing that. No way. This guy, he knows the details. He knows what this kid said to him. He knows this kid is dangerous. He knows, when we listen to that interview again, he knows, he has a very, 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 it's almost like he already knows this kid already did this crime. That's the way he's approaching this interview. That I already know this kid did this. I think that's pretty goddamn serious. Very serious. And again, Moscow and Idaho State Police, as far as I know, they never followed up. Nope. 77 is the grail. That is always the grail. Always. You don't have a more detailed interview with information and facts than you do with that interview. You don't have another one that's like it. No. Not to that degree. Not that specifically lays out behaviors and conversations that one person had to another that speak directly to the murders themselves. You have no other suspect like that but Gabriel M. Again, we talked about this. He fits the profile. His actions, behaviors, what he told Scott P., they all fit the crime. They all fit the crime. Every single one. And people who are really dumb at analyzing things, well, then you have to ask yourself this question. Why would Scott P. make 2 separate tips, right? The first tip came in about 2 weeks before they interviewed him. And then when they actually interviewed him, why would he make up this entire story about Gabriel M? Why would he do that? For what purpose? I mean, you wouldn't have a purpose for doing that. You would not purposely throw somebody under the bus like that, and just because you want to do it. I mean, that would be ridiculous, right? If the police were competent, they would figure out that that your story is a lie. You know, they talk to Gabriel M. and try to find out his side. But Moscow never did that. No. I mean, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. And the only way around it is if we see a document or some sort of recording where Moscow or Idaho State Police are interviewing Gabriel M., and we understand how he got cleared from this case. And I guarantee you, that never happened. Nobody has that. There is no document as far as I'm aware. There's no recording as far as I'm aware of how Gabriel M. actually got cleared from this case. Yeah. It doesn't exist. And because it doesn't exist, as far as I know, this whole case is a sham. It's a sham. They never cleared these people. And Gabriel M. fits the profile of the killer. He was in their house, allegedly. He was already in the girl's house. He knew where Maddie and Xana worked. He knew Ethan Chapin was there. He knew 3 of the 4 victims. Yeah, everything you possibly can want out of a suspect, this is your guy. And Moscow police, please email me and tell me how you cleared Gabriel M. Just email me. Let me know how you did it. You didn't. You didn't even bother. So, fuck you. Until Moscow police or Idaho state, it doesn't matter, if they can tell me and show me how they cleared somebody like Gabriel M., fine. Okay? But you can't. Show me. How do you refute Scott P's, and how do you refute his interview? How do you refute it? I mean, they never refuted it. There's no clearing the suspect. And because of that, this whole investigation is a joke. It's a joke. It's a farce. But please, Moscow Police Department, who's the captain there? Dollinger, right? Please, Captain Dollinger, email me. I got an email address. Email me and explain to me, so I can explain to my garden, how you ruled out Gabriel M. as a suspect in this case. Did you ever interview him? Did you ever take his DNA? Did you ever take a DNA sample from him? Did you ever get fingerprints from this character? Did you do any of this stuff? No, you didn't. I already know you didn't. But please explain to me how you cleared this person. You cannot. And this Gabriel M. is a dangerous fucking person. If what Scott P., what he's saying is accurate, right? Gabriel M. is a very fucking dangerous person. Very dangerous. This is a walking time bomb, this kid. And I think he exploded. I think what we have here, if we're going to lone wolf narrative, if we're going the lone wolf route, what we have here is a really disturbed kid who has ties to the university with his mother. His mother was assaulted, blah, blah, blah. but he has this rage that has been pent up now for the past, I don't know, several years. And one night, guess what? It fucking exploded. That's a very good explanation here for what happened in this case. And it makes way more sense than a lone wolf Brian Kohberger character. You know it. My guard knows it. 77 is the Grail. 77 is always the Grail. It always will be the Grail. Why? Because Moscow and Idaho State Police, as far as I know, they never cleared this person. They never did. So anyway, if I'm wrong, Captain Dollinger, and whoever's running the Idaho State Police right now, please email me and explain to me how you cleared this person. And guess what? You can't do it. I am the greatest of all time. And you fucking inbreds, you try to fucking pull one of the greatest deceptions here in crime due to your sheer laziness, corruption. This was never a real investigation, like I said from the very beginning. It's not. It's not. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But here's how you're going to prove me wrong. Captain Dollinger and whoever's running the Idaho State Police right now, feel free to email me, okay, and explain to me how you cleared this person. You can't. You can't do it. I have you by the balls. No matter what you say to me, you can say to me, Brian Kohberger is the murderer. Fine. But I'm going to still say to you, well, how the fuck did you clear Gabriel M? How did you clear him? Because that is your that is the profile. How did you clear him? And guess what? I'll wait probably till the day I'm dead until I get that answer. But that's my challenge. I'm challenging Moscow police, and I'm challenging rationally here. I'm challenging Idaho State Police. Please email me and tell me how, point me to a document, point me to an audio recording, point me to an interview that shows me how you cleared this person. Do it. I am begging you to do it. Prove me wrong. That's all I'm asking. Captain Dollinger, you inbred fucking potato out there. Prove me wrong. How did you clear Gabriel M? Mother Lana M? We know their names. I'm not going to go beyond that, but we know their names. How did you clear these people? You didn't. You're a farce. That's what I'm saying, Moscow. You're a farce. If I'm wrong, email me. Contact me. Tell me I'm wrong. Challenge me. Challenge me. I'm Stanley. My name is Stanley the Twink. Challenge me. Tell me how you cleared him. Show me how you cleared these people. Point me to the fucking document. I'll read whatever you fucking want me to read. I'll read it. And I read everything your poor fucking asses put out. Poorly, by the way. You don't know how to write. You don't know how to put reports together. You're fucking inbreds. But I challenge them, and still I'm here. I'm still. Nobody has ever. Nobody has ever won against me. Nobody. And I challenge, who's the captain out there now? Dollinger? Is that his fucking inbred name? Hey, Dollinger, I have an email address. Let me know. How did you clear these people? How did you clear them? Yeah, you didn't. You didn't. I know what you are. You're an inbred fucking potato. That's what you are. That's exactly what you are. And so, I'm just saying, I am 4 into 1. 4 into 1. Remember that, garden. My garden knows this. I am 4 into 1. And that's great luxury to be that. Great luxury. Yeah. Because what does that mean? That means we look at this thing not just through my eyes, but through other eyes. Right? And we are able to take different perspectives and adopt different mentalities here. Right? But you fail. You fail because you never cleared suspects who actually fit the profile of the murderer. You never cleared these people. And that, my friends, is homicide detective school 101. You got to clear the suspects. But Moscow couldn't even do it. So, Dollinger, you inbred fucking fetal alcohol syndrome baby, probably too. Just email me. Let me know how you cleared these people. I really want to know so I can tell my garden how these people were cleared in this murder, in this quadruple murder. How were they cleared? And my garden, you know it as well as I, they can't do it. They can't. They can't do it. They can't. Well, I'd be totally shocked if I got an email tomorrow morning from somebody out there and said, this is what we did. I'd be shocked to fuck. And believe me, I'd show that email to you if I ever got one like that. But it's never going to happen because these people know this was not a real investigation. But I know it. And my garden knows it. We are not stupid people. In fact, I got some of the brightest people in the entire planet in my garden. We are not stupid people at all. At all. By any stretch of the imagination here. I think we're quite intelligent, actually. So, fuck you. Fucking jerk me around. But you know what? I think what happens here is, I think, especially the old guard. The old guard gonna fuck himself. The old guard's dead. The old guard is dead. We tried to make this point before. The old guard is dead. The old guard is dead. The old guard, they don't really give a shit about trying to find truth in cases. That shit, that is long gone, man. The old guard is dead. All we're doing right now in our fucking miserable lives is we're trying to sell books, we're trying to get our name out there, and we're trying to make money. That's the old guard. The old guard's dead. We're going to play nice with the mainstream media. If people want us to go and do interviews on their shows, we're going to play nice, and we're not going to say anything to ruffle any feathers because we want to sell a fucking book. That's the old guard. The old guard is dead. It's dead. And we're going to keep it that way. Because they are part of the problem now. The old guard is dead, and it should stay dead. But they reinvent themselves on social media. Here we go. They reinvent themselves on social media, like YouTube. to make themselves still relevant. But they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about what the evidence is, what the evidence says. They don't care about that. All they want to do is write a book and sell a book and make money. That's all the old guard is doing. Fuck the old guard. The old guard is dead. Disco is dead. Well, disco should not be dead, but I'm just saying. Sorry, I shouldn't use disco. Disco is a bad choice. Rock and roll. So we're not following the old guard anymore, right? We're not. No, I'm not. They lost all their integrity. Many, many years ago, they lost all their integrity anyway. So, fuck the old guard. No. So, I think we're done with Shang Tzu. Yeah, I think that wrapped him up. And I'd never want to revisit him again, ever, because I'd want to send him back to fucking China and watch him eat fucking live bats in a wet market somewhere. So anyway, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, that's what people do in China, just saying. They like to eat bats. It's not pretty, but that's some provinces out there. I'll tell you what. Yeah, it ain't pretty, but that's what they do. Yeah. Oh, well, that's what they do. Anyway, quick break. And then here. You're really gonna love what I'm gonna spring on you next. Oh, you thought it was over. Oh, you thought it was over, didn't you? You thought the show was over. It's just beginning, my love. We got a whole Moroccan moon dust. Fucking we got a big meteorite in front of ourselves, my loves. Yes, we do. Big black meteorite coming right down upon your fucking house. And then what are you going to do? Hey, what would happen if a meteorite fucking lands on you? What would you do? Be like, God damn, I can't believe a meteorite hit my fucking house. The neighbors would be like, holy shit. You mean a meteorite hit your fucking house? But yes. Here's what I'd do. If a meteorite hit my house, here's the first thing I'd fucking do, my garden. Here's what I'd do. I'd find the biggest duffel bags I could ever get my hands on, okay? I would scoop that shit up with my hands, put it in a duffel bag, and try to squirrel as many of those duffel bags away as I possibly could. I'd be like, honey, get the boxes. Honey, give me the biggest bag you could possibly find. And I know you can do it because you're a chick. Give me the biggest fucking bag you could find. All right. I'd put the meteorite in as many bags as I possibly could before the authorities showed up. I'd squirrel those bags away somewhere. Nobody would ever fucking know where I hid them. And I'd sell that fucking meteorite for $2 million fucking dollars. Hey, meteorites are expensive, by the way. Hey, I want you to know this. Do you know how much like a real meteorite would cost you? It's a lot of money to people. For real. Think of meteorites as gold, okay? If a meteorite fucking touched down right next to my fucking ass, I'd be harvesting that shit until I'm a millionaire. Yeah, they're expensive. So yeah, I'd be like, fuck, I lost my house. But guess what? I got a meteorite sitting here that's probably worth about $25 million. Hey, you wanted the best, you got the best. But that's the truth. Meteorites are expensive. That's lesson number 689 for today. Master Nature is the greatest of all time. But That's a lesson you need to learn. If a meteorite ever fucking shoots down, like, near you, don't worry about it. Go and get as much of fucking you can possibly get. Think of it this way. It's like a big, giant gold nugget that just drops in front of your fucking, in your yard. Well, it's a gold nugget. What are you going to do? You're going to get that gold nugget. Because, well, meteorites are expensive. They are. Don't forget that. Not that that would probably ever happen. I'm just saying, if that ever did happen to you, don't be afraid. Get the meteorite. Because it's worth a fortune. Trust me. Just like certain fossils. Like dinosaurs. Like the old god. The old god is dead. Hail the queen. God save me. Washed them on the bus. I'll tell you that story. Like, tell me the story, Master Nature. We want to know so much. Welcome, Curious Rose, the greatest RN that ever walked the face of the planet. How are you tonight, my love? Of course, I always neglect my chat. How is everybody doing? Tongs from the kitchen if your house still standing. Screw the tongs, get the meteorite. Screw the tongs. I told you about buried gold, didn't I? Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Okay. Anyway, it's always good to know when to keep your mouth shut. Just saying. Some people don't know that. But anyway, excuse me. Especially me. Anyway. What was I going to show you? Oh my God, I completely forgot. No, I didn't forget. But it's something like this. How do we set the stage? How do we set the mood? I'm glad you're smiling, love. You deserve to smile. You know, you work hard. Everybody works hard here, you know. Everybody works hard here, you know. Getting by with what they're doing, you know. So fuck yeah, we're gonna laugh. Fuck it all, you know. What is it gonna fucking matter anyway? Really. I don't want to get into it. This is not a fucking soapbox show, all right, but. Anyway, well, but how do I set the mood for this one? Difficult. How should we set the mood, loves? Should we go with something heavy, something light, something kind of romantic, or something dark? How should we set the mood? I think about it. Valentine's Day. All right, understood. We're going to do something to set the mood, 2 things, and then we'll get on to the second part of what I wanted to show you. Tonight we're going to consider Act 2. Not Hawk 2, all right? Well, we need some Hawk 2. But Act 2 will be upon us. Yeah. I think we all need a Hawk. You know what? We all need a fucking Hawk 2. That's what we do. We need that. That's right. But what did I want to show you, though? Something you know. Should we go to Atlanta? I think we should go to the Atlanta Bazaar and revisit Miss Scarlett O'Hara. Yes, in honor of Valentine's Day and Gone with the Wind, I think we should go back to the bazaar.
If you wish to lead the opening reel with the lady of your
And
choice,
we're bidding on ladies. Here we are.
Try, Mead. How can you permit your husband to conduct this slave auction? Darling Merriweather, how dare you criticize me? Melanie Welch told the doctor that if it's for the benefit of the cause, it's quite all right. She...
To give you $150 in gold.
For what lady, sir?
For Mrs. Charles Hamilton.
For whom, sir?
Mrs. Charles Hamilton.
Mrs. Hamilton is in mourning, Captain Butler. But I'm sure any of our Atlanta belles would be proud.
I show you Valentine's Day. What do you want me to do? We're talking Gone with the Wind. We're at the Atlanta... Aha! Tragic tale. Scarlet and Rhett. Don't you think? Anyway, in honor of Valentine's Day. Tragic. No? Anyway. Yeah. So much for that. Very tragic scene, Dame Deb. Very tragic scene. Yes, indeed. It's one of the reasons why they got torn apart. But then you have to ask yourself, did Scarlett really ever love Red Butler? Did she ever really love him? Did she? Did she ever really love him? Or was she more in love with other things? You know, did she ever really love Red Butler? I don't know. Maybe. And then the end tries to make you think that yes, she did in fact actually love him and all this, but did she really? I don't know. Did Rhett? I think Rhett did. I think Rhett actually did love Scarlett O'Hara. I think he fell in love with her, and I think that I think because of the way he was, he didn't. The way he was, right? He did love her. I do believe he was in love with her. He did love her. But I think the way he was that, it did not, they were both, how should I put this? Too stubborn for their own good, to make it work. Way too stubborn for their own good. And that's ultimately what destroyed them, because they could not get past their stubbornness. Yeah. So that's what destroyed them. They could not get past their own, what their willingness was, right? Their own willfulness. We'll call it that, right? It's the willfulness, right? They could not get past their own willfulness here. And it ended up destroying them. It's called willfulness. And that destroys a lot. Anyway, we're not talking about Gone. How did you get me on this? God damn it. I don't fucking know. Get away from me. I don't want to be talking about fucking Gone with the Wind, all right? It's not a... Well, whatever. Whatever. We can talk about whatever you want. It don't matter to me. But, yeah. Two extremely stubborn people. They wanted things their way, and they just could not. And through tragedy, the tragedy tore them apart. That didn't help. And, yeah. There you go. Anyway, what a weird story. Anyway, we're not getting into Gone with the Wind anymore. But it is still one of the greatest movies ever made, ever. But just saying. And still one of the highest grossing movies ever made. Probably still at the top when you adjust for inflation. It's still the highest grossing movie of all time, I think. Just saying. So it resonates with people. Well, it has to. All right, enough about that. What are we doing? I don't even fucking know. What are we doing? How do I want to introduce this next segment? I'm trying to figure out a way how to introduce it here. Yes. Before we cut some fucking throats. So, how do I want to cut your throat? What's a good way to do it? We do it heavy. We do it nice and romantic. Like Valentine's Day. I don't know. How do we do this here? Because this next one, we're going to cut some fucking throats. Okay? That's the way I'm going to put it. So I gotta ease us into it. In some way. Yeah. No, that's a little too esoteric. And that doesn't really speak to what I want to do. Yeah, but she ain't black, Master Nature. She ain't black. Yeah, but it would fit. Yeah, but she ain't black. Yeah, right, you're right. Can't do that. Think about it. Well, we're going to take a quick break again. We're going to think about how we introduce the next part. Let's ponder things, my loves. Ponder. Dylan is the gatekeeper, my love. I told you this. Hey, Dylan is the keeper of the dog. She is the keeper of Murphy. Dylan is the ringleader. I've told you this. She handled Murphy that night. It's not difficult. She let him out, and she never let him back inside the house. She kept Murphy away from that house for the period of time that was necessary, and then when the time was right, way before we try to get in touch with 911, which is we already know this is a farce. We got to get Murphy, some people, that's a tough one. Murphy could be dead, but let's just say that's the real Murphy. We have to get the real Murphy back inside the house before we call 911, and the real Murphy, or this dog, cannot be traipsing around the crime scene. He cannot be walking around the crime scene, right? They never found a dog with blood on it. So Dylan Mortensen is in charge of the dog. She always was in charge of the dog. All right? Anyway, I don't want to get about Dylan Mortensen. Dylan Mortensen should have been, again, I keep saying this, she should have been arrested on the 17th. Mortensen should have been locked up on the 17th. They should have never let her out. Mortensen should never have been let out here. Absolutely not. If you follow the evidence and you follow the documents and you follow the statements, Dylan Mortensen should never have been she should have been arrested, and Dylan Mortensen to this day should be in jail. Absolutely. Absolutely, hands down. If you actually follow the evidence and you actually read the documents. Everybody's heard her. And I cannot believe, well, this is why the old guard is dead. The old guard is dead, okay? People like Ken Maines, these fucking people, and their fucking, their mentors, these people are all dead. They're the old guard. They do not care about evidence or truth in a case. All they want to do now is sail off into the great beyond with their books and making money off their books and their deals that they're making. They're long gone here. These people, they may had integrity 35 years ago, okay? But not anymore. People like Chris McDonough, these fucking assholes. These people, they are the old guard. The old guard is dead. The old guard is dead. All these people want to do is make a buck. Howard Blum, all he wants to do is make a buck. They don't care about actually what happened here in this case. Nobody wants to get down to the nitty-gritty details of how this thing could actually happen or be possible. This is the old guard. The old guard is dead. Master Nature, my garden. We are the new guard, love. We killed off the old guard. The old guard is dead. They're all about books and making money, and there's no integrity with these people anymore. The integrity is gone. We killed them off. The old guard is dead. We are the new guard. We are the new guard. The old guard is dead. These people have no integrity anymore. They don't. All they want to do is sell a goddamn book, promote their goddamn book on their fucking channel, and sail off in the sunset. Okay, that's all they want to do, these people. The old guard is dead. So fuck them. And we give them a proper burial by pointing out their fucking nonsense. As it should be. The old guard should be dead. They died off long ago. People, you can't take these people seriously anymore. They're all about the money. They're all about their books. They must have written 3 or 4 goddamn books they're trying to sell to you. They lost all integrity, okay? All of it. And you know that. My garden knows this. If anything we learn from this live tonight, the old guard is dead, and it's going to stay dead. We are the new guard. We are the new guard. Because we want to know exactly what the evidence is. What evidence is there? What is it? Yeah, evidence. Evidence. That's what it's called. And suspects. The old guard is dead. Ken Maines, his fucking, where he came from, you know, all these professors who think they're really smart in criminology. The old guard is dead. They're all dinosaurs. They're all relics. They lost their integrity years ago. They're dead. They sold out. Yes, they did. They sold out. And just because you teach a few criminology classes doesn't make you anything. Right? You're still the old guard, and you're still a dinosaur, and you're still dead. So, fuck off. Welcome to the revolution, my love. Yeah. We gave this case, we gave them the Holy Grail, right? We gave them the keys to the kingdom, and they still refuse to accept it. Right. Hey. That's how it goes. Anyway. Quick break. We're going to set up the second act. We're going to do a bit of the second act. And then Act 3 will be a little later. Because you're not going to listen to me chirp on for another hour. Believe me. And I don't want to do it. Yeah. This is Chris McDonough. You know, me and my wife, we were at the Black Diamond Head in Hawaii. And I just happened to be walking around the volcano head there. And, I said to my wife, I found this fucking chicken bone here by the volcano. Can you believe I found this chicken bone? And I turned the chicken bone into the Hawaiian authorities there in Waikiki. I turned the chicken bone in and said, Chris, oh my God, this is the greatest chicken bone I ever saw in my life. And so they gave me a medal. They patted me on the head. Hi, my name's Chris McDonough. Hawaii gave me a medal for finding the chicken bone by the Black Diamond volcano there in Waikiki Beach. Okay, yeah, that's what we're talking about now. All right, we're talking about finding chicken bones here by Black Diamond volcanoes on Waikiki Beach, and actually the Black Diamond volcano is there. But anyway, well, hey, I'm telling you the truth. At least I got my landmarks correct, I think. Well, right? You ever been on Waikiki Beach? You ever see that big black fucking diamond volcano just shooting out from the sky, from the beach? That's the volcano I'm talking about. And if you've been there, you know what I mean. All right. Quick break. Well, you still never went to Cambridge, you fucking cock. You're a cock. Fuck you. Fuck you. I play with the high numbers. You never play with the high numbers. I play with the high numbers. You never fucking play with anybody. Fuck you all. Yo, God is dead. What's my book? How to be a crime scene investigator, page 572. All right. Or I'll run right out and buy that. Sure. Okay. Hey, yeah. If it's free, I'll get it. But, yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it in my goddamn oil furnace and I'll heat myself for the winter with it. All right? There you go. Fuck off. Hey, yep. Well, that's how I feel about you. Believe me. Fuck you. Old guard. You're old guard. Fuck yes, you are. Disgusting. You disgust me. You sold out your principles a long time ago. Yes, you did. Uh-huh. All right, let's go. What are you doing? Zeppelin, eh? Did somebody say Zeppelin? Do you guys want Zeppelin? What kind of band do you want? You want Zeppelin? What do you want? Yeah, we do Zeppelin a lot. What do you want? How is the weather tonight in Aussie, love? Weather good. Because I like that. I want a Bosch. Sunny and bright. Kinks coming in either. The Kinks, I love the Kinks. Could be a Muswell hillbilly boy. Could do that. Yeah. I could do that. Yeah, Muswell. Could do Percy. Could do Percy. Yes, I could. I'd do Percy. But I do like this one. I do like this. So let's hope we'll do a little bit and then we'll get into the second act level, alright? Second act, hang on, I gotta get the subtitles. Do I have the subtitles on this fucker? I don't think I do, no. But we are Muswell hillbillies. Do you understand that? I think some of you in the garden understand that, right? Ellie, right. Ain't got no ambition, baby. Just a Muswell hillbilly boy, love. Yeah, you keep all these smart motor riders, love. Not much to say about that. Act 2 is upon you, Miss Annalise. There's a time we had a showdown, my love, here. I've tried to critique you before, but now you and I, well, we have a date with destiny, my love. What do we have, Miss Annalise? We have Idaho Falls State's crime scene, second murderer, and finally a motive, ? And Elise, welcome to my electric licorice, baby. It's about time you and I had we had a sit down together, my love. a sit down a long time fucking coming. Let me fucking tell you. I tried to do 2 critiques of this fucking one, but she talks so goddamn fast, it started to make my head hurt. But now, 30 minutes of you, and I love you. Stanley loves you. Now, it's just you and me, baby. It's just you and me. It's just you and me, baby, now. Are you ready, Miss Annalise? Now, this thing, she has 1.6 million subscribers. Can you imagine that? 1.6 million subscribers. Miss Annalise, welcome to your new nightmare. My name is Master Nature. I have 4 with me, okay? And I'm gonna rip you apart because I like it. Yes, I do. I finally am able to get a video with you where you don't talk your fucking mouth off so much I can't even keep up with what you're doing. And the goddamn fucking graphics and shit you put in halfway through to splice them in disrupts my timing of how I'm gonna critique you. You understand that? I am the greatest of all time. Don't forget it, Miss Annalise. Elise on my electric licorice. 2 of these I tried to do with you. I tried to play Blade Runner, actually, in this shit. But if you remember that, Blade Runner. A leash on my electric licorice, baby. That's you. Do you remember that from way back in the day? Now, I don't know if Miss Annalise here, I don't know if she just hates guys. I don't know if she's a lesbian. I don't know if she's a he-she. I don't know what the fuck she is. But, man, she seems to have a lot of hatred towards guys. And, hey, Annie. Hey, Annie, yeah. Well, I can't wait to rip you apart. Oh my God, look. Well, she got the big old fucking hoopty hoops. She got those hoopty hoop earrings, huh? Or that'd be, hey, welcome MS8114. Are you sure you're not in the gang? Because if you are, I'd like to join that gang you in, baby. All right, I love you. All right, baby. All right. Oh, my God. A leash on my electric licorice. All right, baby. Following the trends. We follow trends. We don't think for ourselves. We're definitely not following the evidence in this case. We're not looking at any of the evidence in this case. We are a media shill. We are not thinking freely. We're not thinking independently here. She is a mouthpiece. She's definitely not looked into the documents. She has not tried to discern evidence in this case. She's a complete shill. She tries to get off on her looks. That's how she built her following. She tries to look, she has a certain look to herself. She preys upon that. She capitalizes on that. She sucks in her audience to the tune of 1.6 million followers. She's an empty shell of a thinking. She's not even a thinking brain. She's not a thinking brain. This is what we call a regurgitation brain. That's all she does. She's a regurgitation brain, okay? Big difference between a thinking brain and a regurgitation brain. And Miss Leash on my electric licorice here, she's a regurgitation brain. See, that's what she is. That's her nature. She is a regurgitator. She cannot formulate things on her own. She'll go along with the mainstream narrative all the time because that's the popular play to do. She wants to get subscribers. She's going to sell you on her products, whatever they are. That is a niche on my electric licorice here. That's her. That's her nature. I just told you what she is. Yes. Aren't you, Elise on my electric licorice, baby? Blade Runner, man in the high castle here. Man in the high. And I am the greatest of all time. Along with my garden, by the way. My garden is the greatest garden in the universe. See, the two things go hand in hand, as above, so below. Okay? And by the way, my garden is always above. You understand? Whenever I say as above, so below, my garden is always above. Always above. Always above. So, the garden is always above the master. That's how it works. See? So, if you ever see that comment, the garden is always above. Always the above. Always. Never below. The garden is never below. The garden is never below the master. See, never. Never, never, never. The master is always below the garden. Always. Always. And that never changes. Never. Never, never, never. And the minute that changes that dynamic, where the master exalts himself above the garden, that's the minute you say to yourself, fuck you, man. The old guard is dead. Yep. That's what we're talking about here. And if you can't follow this, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. So, it's always above, below. The garden is always above the master. Always above the master. The garden always is above. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the master is. It doesn't matter. The garden is always above. Always. That never changes. Never. Never, never, never. Never changes. Yeah. And the minute that greed sneaks in here, that's when the master decides to exalt himself above his own garden. See? No. 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 Annie Elise. I've been looking at her for a while. She irritates me. Great deal. She chimes in on these cases like she's some sort of fucking expert on nothing. But this person she's not done any research. She has not read the documents. She is just going along with the mainstream media narrative and her own personal fucking hatred towards men, perhaps. I don't know what her deal is, but yeah. She's, well, you know what she is. You know what she is. But now she is going to be ripped apart. That's right. Should we save that for the late show? No, we preview for a few minutes long. Going to rip and tear. Rip and fucking tear. Oh, yeah. Well, something to do with those copper plates I found. I found copper plates by the Dead Sea Scrolls. But make it quick. Make it quick, Master Nature. Make it quick. This fucking incel. He's a fucking incel. Everybody's an incel. Alright. I'm an incel. You're an incel. Everybody's a fucking incel. Annie Elise. You're a fucking twit. Yes, you are. And no, stop trying to look like Eva Menendez, okay? You're not Eva Menendez. Stop trying to look like her, okay? Eva Menendez is beautiful. Stop trying to look like her. All right. You're not Eva Menendez, all right? Just, you're not. You're not. You never will be. You never will be, all right? You're a hack. You're a fucking hack. I should do this more often. I should just rip people in half. Well, we'll get there. I think we did a good job on Ken Maines. I think we did a good job on him. Chris McDonough. I think we did a pretty good job on him. Banfield, yeah, I think we did all right with that. Nancy Grace, definitely. I think we did good with her. The Ghoul. You know, when my fiance was murdered 30 years ago, I'm still in shock. And let me tell you something. When my fiance was murdered 30 years ago, I still today can't believe it. What do you feel about that, Steve Gonzalez? Can you believe my fiance was murdered 30 years ago? I still can't get it out of my mind. That's Nancy Gould. Every interview. Well, my dead fiance. Yeah, he was murdered 30 years. Every fucking interview that I hear, she brings up her goddamn dead fiance. Let the guy die. He's dead. Let him rest in peace. Jeez, why do you still keep bringing his name up? I don't know. Fucking hell. Fucking disgust me. These people disgust me. Really, they do. Here we go. All right, Miss Alicia on my elect. It's you and me, baby.
We're going to do just a very, very brief little recap for you.
Okay, honey.
Let's rewind and go back in time for a moment.
Yeah, you do that.
University of Idaho students. Kaylee Consalves, Maddie Mogan,
Uh-huh.
Susanna Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin were horrifically and brutally
There you
stabbed to
go.
death in their off-campus house back in November of 2022.
Righto.
Kohberger, douche canoe, douche lord of the world,
Wow.
also a criminology PhD
Douche
student
lord of the world.
who was living just a few miles away, was ultimately arrested. And he pled guilty in 2025, and he got 4 life sentences without the possibility of parole. That was a part of this plea deal, which still infuriates me to this day.
Does it?
I
Really?
digress. He was facing the death penalty, but when he
Why does it
was
infuriate
guilty,
you?
that was removed. It was taken off the table. But here's the thing. Over 3 years later now, new information keeps coming out. And it's kind of just being talked about in bits and pieces here and there, and not in like one singular way, which you know me. You know I love these big comprehensive videos where you get all the information.
No, you
It's not
don't.
like piecemeal. So
You're an idiot.
I really wanted to put it in one place for you.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do. Today, we are going to be breaking down all the new information coming out. Because in recent weeks, newly released records have now brought forward some of the most gruesome details about the murders themselves, about how the investigators believe the murders unfolded, and what the medical findings actually show. And some of that information, I just want to warn you, it is pretty heavy. And at the same time, the victim's family
We've been there, honey.
Legal action, filing a lawsuit tied not just to Brian Kohberger himself, but to the school that he attended, Washington State University.
Yeah.
It has raised serious questions about what may have been known about him, when it was known, and whether anything could have been done differently.
Okay, so now, okay, all right.
Been a lot of theories popping back up that we were seeing when Brian was first arrested.
Okay, okay. So now she's throwing in two separate things together. We're throwing in a lawsuit together with her little fucking narrative. She wants to put that onto her thing here. Okay.
Theories about a second killer, possibly a sexual motive, a lot of different things. Now, a lot of this, obviously, is just speculation, but it's being talked about right now in a pretty big way also. And then there's also this whole separate conversation that has also been floating around online. Reports and rumors that Brian Kohberger could potentially be transferred out of Idaho to another prison system in a different state altogether. Now, officials are pushing back on that, but the fact that it's even being discussed, it has people asking questions. Because he...
Like what?
Has been complaining from day one in his prison cell, and I don't want this...
You don't know that. You're getting that secondhand.
Skeezy
from Chris McDonough.
To get anything that he wants. So today, what I want to do is I want to walk through what's actually new, what's been confirmed by credible sources.
Let's walk us through it, love.
So heavily debated now 3 years later, all these years later, and after he already has pled guilty. Because to a lot of people, this case doesn't feel fully settled. So,
no.
Hey guys,
I wonder why.
And we are going to jump.
Hey, Miss Annie Elise. Miss Annie Elise, I want you to go read document 77, you fucking whatever you are. And I want you to come to your own opinion, you fucking... She's like a bad imitation of Eva Mendes right here, all right?
Right in.
Oh, good.
People come to us.
Oh, lovely. Now I got an ad. Thank you. Thank you, Annie Elise. Gotta get through this. Oh, God, those teeth are horrible. Holy shit. Kind of looks like your family, Annie Elise, actually. I think that's where you came from, actually. Well, I'm just saying. Hey, Mrs. John. Mrs. John. Wait a minute. Are you still here with me?
Let's go.
Are you still here, Mrs. John? Oh, Mrs. John is still here. Oh, my God. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Master Nature. Really? Yeah, it has to happen. You know, Mrs. John, look. It's a war of attrition. And, well, here we go.
Go. Big ass meatloaf burrito.
Oh.
Off my damn hands.
Oh, my.
Onion rings.
Oh, my. You're an onion ring. You look like an onion ring, actually. Yeah. Oh, my fuck.
Friday tonight.
Oh, you fucking get the fuck out. Well, you know what I'll do to him. Yeah, you can put eggs in a fucking mug. All right, good for you. Hey, eat the fucking shells while you're at it, you fucking primate. All right. You might as well eat the fucking shells while you're at it. What's the fucking difference? I mean, look, if you eat the shells, listen. If you eat the shell, what difference is it going to make here? Okay, all right.
Meatloaf.
Yeah, you meatloaf. Oh, that goes without saying. Okay. It goes without saying. Yeah, here we go. Put it on a plate. Holy, all right now. Yeah, that's funny.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess that's funny. I don't know.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah, you milking that for all it's worth, you fucking pepperhead. Yeah, you milking that tray. That's a slogan for this pepperhead. Yeah, I know he ripped it off from me. I was doing this shit like 3 years ago, but he He ripped it. Hey, Mrs. John, I may concede this one to you, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Build the sucker.
Yeah. Yeah. Milk that for all it's worth, huh?
Meatloaf sauce.
Yeah, all right. Hey, I think you... I'm not sure what that was called.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Yeah, you meat. Remember, you meatloaf. All right. Oh, boy.
There's eggs?
Okay, put the eggs on there. All right.
That looks so good enough.
No, not really. Oh, and then you put onion ring on it. And then we wrap it up in a fucking burrito. A fucking burrito here. What the fuck are you doing? What is going on here? And let me guess, you're gonna deep fry this shit. You're gonna fry the fucking burrito. Okay. Well, yeah, that looks real good.
Go.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here's the moment of fucking truth. Master Nature, I hate your guts. I have to watch this shit. Oh my fucking God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, boom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
Let's go.
Oh my. Master Nature. Oh my fucking God. Oh yeah, Mrs. John. Have you conceded the 100-year Butterface Battle War yet or not? I mean, we got 1 million of these we can go through. 1 million. Hey. Let me guess. He has a merchandise line with a t-shirt that says on it. He probably does. Oh my God. Hey, let's milk the fucking retard for all he's worth. Oh my God. Hey, he knows he's developmentally delayed, right? So he's gonna milk that shit for all it's worth. Oh, Master Nature, you know what? I'm getting a real headache from you, and I don't appreciate what you're doing here, but he does have the same face that I do, and well, I don't know what to think about this anymore. Mrs. John, I may have to concede the 100-year Butterfield War. I don't know. I'm very confused at this point. Very confused. Oh my God. Wow. Well, the late show is upon you, is it not? We still have enough room this evening to conduct a late show. And we'll finish off Miss Anna Elise on my electric licorice, and well, that's how it is. Yeah, Anise. Elise on my electric licorice. Anise, also known as Sambuca, by the way. Your name is Sambuca, isn't it? All right. Well, something like that. I like this. This is going to be a late show. We'll get back to Elise on my electric licorice, and I hope you like this as we go out. Late show. Well, it's pretty late now, but there'll probably be a late show. I'm just saying. But anyway, I love you. I'm glad all of you were here tonight. Even though I didn't. Welcome, Amy, love. Welcome, Amy, love. All right. Platinum Lily, Gold Lily. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. All right. Here it is. Late shirt, but here it is. All right. So, my loves, late show. We finish off Annie, Elise, once and for all. We know what she is. She's a show. But I think we give her just due. All right? That's what we're going to do. You know? And, you know, something like that. Something like that. But what did I want to show you, though? I forgot. Something. I forgot something. What is it? Something I forgot. I forgot something. Tender life. Will jog my memory. Alright. Oh, we'll leave it right there. Should leave it right there. Oh, no, I did. I did want to show you this. And then we're going to end. Late show. We finish off the Elise. The licorice. And then, well, we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But is this the right one that I want to show you? Yes, this is the one I want to show you. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think you like this. I think you will like this. All right? And we're going to end it here, love. All right? We'll get on to the late show. I love you. And, but this has been on my mind, all right? This has been on my mind for a little bit.
You're lost, Dedushka.
You gave me that a couple of nights ago.
You've had lots of cards. You still can get it up, Dedushka?
I'm here about it, some girl. She got beat up pretty bad.
I think that maybe you have wrong address, Dedushka. This girl, she had a name.
Her name's Alina.
Alina. No, it doesn't ring a bell. But whoever she is, I'm sure she must really know how to suck the cock. This guy gonna give me $9,000 for one single piece of pussy. It must be Ferrari pussy. Fucking Americans think that you can come into my place of business and just buy whatever you want. Beautiful Russian girl. That's it. I think this is one-time payment. I make this off this girl in 2 weeks. That girl is still a child. I still consider her as virgin. This makes a prime earner.
Right here on this funky floor. Over $9,800. You should have taken the money.
Should have taken the fucking money. But you keep pushing it.